The first thing would be understand yourself. People fail getting their work done not because they are lazy, and definitely not because they lack effort. Because if they did lack effort, then they would love boredom. But that isn't the case either, right? They fail because their brain is trained to avoid uncertainty, and forcing this idea of discipline feels like a punishment to the brain. It can work in a short run, maybe a couple of days, a week, but then it will fail for the long run. You see, your brain is the doer of whatever work you have, and there's a truth that is universally true, that everything wants to save energy, and this applies to your brain as well. And there is a natural tendency to do the thing that requires the least effort but gives a sense of accomplishment somewhere. For example, why is mindless scrolling addictive? Because it requires the least effort. You're just using your fingers, and gives a sense of accomplishment in form of getting entertained or getting a full information overload. We want to use this very natural tendency of our brain, but just consciously and mindfully. We want to train our brain to crave this sense of completion, but in a useful way. So, in practicality, this should look like I first decide what I am going to do, I do it, and then I acknowledge the completion. But when you're starting out, your brain's capacity to stay at a place is too low to complete a full work task. So now the exact steps should look like: you first decide what the work is, and you break the work into embarrassingly micro tasks. And with this first micro task in your mind, you start off, you complete it, and then check it off. And a very important note here would be, do not assign any form of emotion to this completion, neither seeing it as too small or just negligible, and not seeing it as a huge milestone or reward worthy. Keep it neutral. The tone should be like, I'm building self trust by first saying what I would do, and then I do what I said, and just repeat this cycle for further micro tasks. Just check them off, okay? That's the entire goal. No emotions attached to any of this part, just building self trust. And we are training our brain to trust itself. Like, we can start off something and then complete it. This is the ability we are upgrading here. Just like you can relate this to your gym progressions. We want our mind to crave this completion cycle. That's it. Apply this yourself and do comment what your experiences are.